Are you afraid of spiders? Lots of people are afraid of spiders. Sometimes this is because of what we're told or what we tell ourselves about them. So let's take a look at this from an animist perspective. Hey guys, I'm Laura Giles with Pan Society, and I love stories. Well, let me back that up. I like empowering stories. Lots of stories were changed from natural, empowering, connected ones to ones that aren't so nice or useful. That's actually one of the things we can look at in stories about spiders and how they came to be the bad guy for some people. So first, let's look at nature. Did you know there are about 38,000 different types of spiders? In the USA, only about 3 of them are dangerous, and these are the brown recluse, black widow, and tarantula. And none of them are likely to be deadly though, and spider bites are super rare, so not a whole lot of reason to be scared of them. Spiders are sacred in Islam and Judaism, and they both have stories about someone being hidden in a cave by a spider who weaves a web across the opening of the cave. In Islam, it's Muhammad who's hidden. In Judaism, it's David. In both cases, the cave wasn't searched because they thought that the web would have been broken if anybody had passed that way. So spiders are seen as protectors and weavers. In Navajo and Hopi mythology, Grandmother Spider weaved the world into existence. So there is often this association of the spider as a creature that goes between the spirit world and the material world. In many cultures, spider is a trickster. And like I said in my video about trickster, this is a creature who goes back and forth between the worlds. Sometimes helping humans, gods, or the dead, and sometimes tricking them. And maybe this is where some of people's fear of spider comes from. They don't want to be on the receiving end of a trick, who does? And the Lakotas say that to avoid spider's gaze, lest you attract his attention and you become the target of this trick. Spider also has a lot of stories associated with him and wisdom, and this is throughout different cultures. Anansi, the West African spider trickster, knows he's not wise, and so he tries to steal all the wisdom in the world for himself. He collected wisdom in a gourd and decided to hide it in a very tall tree. So he tied this gourd to his belly to keep it safe and started climbing the tree. His youngest son was passing by and saw that the gourd kept getting in the way, and he said, "Why not tie it to the back?" And Anansi thought that sounded like a good idea. So he did that and scrambled up the tree really quickly this time. And when he reached the top, he realized, I gathered all this wisdom and my little son is still wiser than I am. And he flung the wisdom into the wind where it scattered everywhere. And that's how wisdom came into the world. Cool story, huh? So spiders are inseparable from their webs. So certainly in Native American lore, there's always an association of spiders with wholeness and connection. Everything is a part of everything else, and spider is at the center of that. So insects don't tend to be spirit animals, but did you know spiders aren't actually insects? They're arachnids. So if you have a spider as a spirit animal, or one starts to appear to you as a messenger, they just start popping up everywhere, think about the stories that you know. So the folklore ones, the mythological ones, maybe not the urban legends, because they're probably steeped in fear. And think about what you know about what you've seen of spiders for real in nature and see what they're trying to teach you. Spiders are creative. Webs are some of the most amazing things, aren't they? And spider weave the world into being, so that's another aspect of creativity. Maybe something wants to be created by you. The spider could be a protector. The story about wisdom might seem crazy since he gathered it up and then threw it away, but that's actually trickster logic. Sometimes wisdom lies in being foolish, or sometimes wisdom works best by giving it away, so maybe it's about thinking outside the box. Spider lives in liminal space, so maybe it's about being comfortable in the in-between. Nobody can really tell you what your spider needs, so listen to your intuition and make friends with spider. He's a natural creature who's there to teach you, and you don't have to let him live in your house, but you don't have to fear him either. Hope that was helpful. I'd love to hear your thoughts about it and your spider stories. Ciao, and I'll see you on the next video soon. Bye.